Hi, I'm Michael, and I want to tell you about a project that we're running this Christmas time to help us as the people of God in Carmoney prepare room for Jesus in our lives. We're going to take 4 Thursdays in December that will take us to Christmas Eve, and we'll prepare a short video that will include a Bible reading, a thought, and a worship song to encourage you to respond to Christ's arrival in your life this Christmas time. We're calling it Prepare Him Room because we want to make deliberate preparations for Jesus being in our lives this Christmas. On Sunday past, we celebrated the first Sunday of Advent when Christians typically give thanks to God for His faithfulness to His promises that Christ came in the fullness of time. Now, as the people of God, we wait for Christ to keep that same promise to return, that He will come again. And as we wait, we trust Him to keep His promises. We trust that when He returns, there will be no more sickness, no more sadness, no more death, that the old order of things will pass away, that He'll wipe every tear from our eyes. In a moment, Dan Black is going to read the scriptures to us, and we're going to be reminded of an incredible Christian truth, that God hears our prayers. You've maybe seen that mug or t-shirt that says, "My wife says I have 2 faults. One is I don't listen," and something else. Well, God could never be accused of not listening. Psalm 66 and verse 19 says this, "But God has truly listened. He has attended to the voice of my prayer." In the passage that Dan reads to us, we're going to see that God hears our prayers and answers them. In response, why don't you bring God your longings? Why don't you bring God your dissatisfaction and trust Him to answer your prayers? One of the things that we prepare room for this Christmas as Jesus arrives in our lives is we prepare room for patience to come to us. Why don't you cultivate patience as you pray to God in response to what He says to you through this reading?
In the time of Herod, king of Judea, there was a priest named Zechariah, who belonged to the priesthood division of Abijah. His wife Elizabeth was also a descendant of Aaron. Both of them were righteous in the sight of God, observing all of the Lord's commands and decrees blamelessly. But they were childless because Elizabeth was not able to conceive, and they were both very old. Once when Zechariah's division was on duty, and he was serving as priest before God, he was chosen by Lot, according to the custom of the priesthood, to go into the temple of the Lord and burn incense. And when the time for the burning of incense came, all the assembled worshippers were praying outside. Then an angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing at the right side of the altar of incense. When Zacharias saw him, he was startled and was gripped with fear. But the angel said to him, "Do not be afraid, Zachariah. Your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you are to call him John. He will be a joy and a delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth, for he will be great in the sight of the Lord. He is never to take wine or other fermented drink, and he will be filled with the Holy Spirit even before he is born. He will bring back many of the people of Israel to the Lord their God, and he will go on before the Lord in the spirit and power of Elijah to turn the hearts of the parents to their children and their disobedient to the wisdom of the righteous, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord."
God of Abraham, the God of covenant and faithful promises. And time again, you have proven you'll do just what you said. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. So great is your faithfulness to me. Great is is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting sun, I will praise your name. So great is your faithfulness to me. God from age to age, the earth may pass away, your word remains the same. Your history can prove there's nothing you can't do. You're faithful and true. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn when you speak a word, it will come to pass. So great is your faithfulness to me. So great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting sun, I will praise your name. So great is your faithfulness to me.
I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down.